Welcome to another episode. Today we will be seeing in our lecture series the topic on born perfect. There is an answer to the question, is it okay to think that I am perfect? You are born perfect, innocence. Your brain was not contaminated, memories actually, was not contaminated by thoughts. So, but in the outward world, as you grow up, what you see is imperfection. Everything in the material world is imperfect. Perfection is a myth in the material world. So, if you apply your inner perfection, the state in which you are born, to the external world, it is not going to happen. In Japanese tradition, there is something called Kintsugi. It is repairing the broken vases and joining them with a sealant, with an adhesive, then filling it up with gold, filling the cracks with gold, so that all the broken pieces, the cracks are visible. It highlights that life is not something perfect. Your mind, your brain, your life has gone through so many things. But you are recovered from that. So the Kintsugi does not disguise the cracks. It exposes them. It appreciates them. It highlights them. So let us see further from J. Krishnamurti from his book To Be Human. What J. Krishnamurti says, human mind wants to attain perfection. It involves time, because what is the present state is the reality. But mind invents a state of perfection. It says over time, from what is to what should be, it moves. That requires time. In the meantime, mind tries to be brutal, egoistic, ambitious. It buys time. And perfection is an ideal in which oneself tries to become, say, higher self, soul, or God, invents whatever perfect state it says it is there, out there, somewhere farther away. And if it is not in this life, it assumes it will achieve that in the next life. But that is merely a projection. You take a vow of celibacy, poverty, resist temptation, control yourself in order to get there. So mind has invented time, invented perfection of what should be. In the meantime, it tries to polish itself up. That is merely an escape from the reality, from what it is. The effort to achieve perfection, what mind thinks it should be, it is escaping from the fact of today, what is. So now, the idea of perfection, however noble, is not reality. It is still within the field of time. So perfection is when there is no comparison of what should be. There is no struggle. When you are out of this time of what should be, then you can see that you are free of time, there is no accumulation, there is no ambition or greed of what should be. You are in reality. And in a similar way, we will see what Osho says from his book Sudden Clash of Thunder and the Art of Dying. What Osho says is, a happy man is never a perfectionist. Only an unhappy man is perfect, because inwardly he is empty and he wants to work a lot in attaining an ideal of perfection. He wants to escape through that. He wants to avoid himself. If they are left to themselves, they cannot be in that state of being themselves. They want to avoid it. So the very idea of perfection, according to Osho, is the ego. And when the ego is absent, there is no idea of perfection or imperfection. Nothing is there. There is no ego, there is no mind. So there is no idea of perfection or imperfection. Whereas mind gives the idea of perfection, to achieve, to reach. The perfectionist has a high and low. And the man without ego has nothing of that. He is at peace with himself. So in essence, if you say I am a perfectionist or I am perfect, then that is not a right idea. It has no truth in it, because outwardly everything in this world, material world, is imperfect. Inwardly one can be perfect. It is not what should be, but what is. If you understand what is, understand the reality, go beyond the time, then there is innocent state that you can call perfect, where there is no ego, where there is no mind, so nothing to interfere. You see only reality. So that is the state of perfection. So with this we will end this episode. Stay with me for another episode. Subscribe to my channel and share this video. Thank you.